Bright lights, loud music, the clang of trolleys and that constant checkout beep. Supermarket shopping can be an assault on all of your senses and make getting your groceries an agitating experience.
Now, last year Coles trialled a quiet hour initiative where they dim the lights and reduce the noise every Tuesday from 10:30 to 11:30am. And after teaming up with Autism Spectrum Australia, Coles' quiet hour was so well received, the number of participating stores is set to double. With us this morning is Coles spokeswoman Martine Alpens and Dr Tom Tutton from Autism Spectrum Australia. Good morning to you both. Martine, we'll start with you. What does the Coles Quiet Hour initiative actually involve?
Well, what we do is we make it for an hour a week in selected stores across the country. It's really easy on the eyes and easy on the ears. We minimise distractions in the store. We lower the lighting. We do things like turn off the Coles radio, we turn down the noise of the registers, we suspend the trolley collection, and we also, the people who are stacking the shelves stop doing that, and they're there to help the customers who are there. These are customers who struggle to shop in a heightened sensory environment, and they could be customers who are on the autism spectrum. We know we've got lots of parents and carers who come in with their kids who usually can't shop at all. So it's giving them wonderful life experiences they can't usually have. And it's just been a fantastic, phenomenal experience.
Dr Tutton, we know that the autism community has really embraced the idea. Talk us through how the shopping experience has been different for those on the spectrum.
Well, look. Well, when you talk to
Sorry,
mothers,
that one is for Tom.
When you talk to mothers, they say, I spoke to a mum the other day and she said, you know, she usually comes into the supermarket. She actually doesn't come in usually because her son is really struggling. But now she feels like she's in it at a time when there are other parents who are going through the same thing. It's much more calming. She feels like she can talk to her son and chat him through the process. So we've just heard that it's really helping parents and carers and all shoppers in all different ways.
Sure, Martine, thank you. Tom, you give us your perspective on that. The autism community, we know, has embraced the idea. We were just exploring that theme, but tell us why it is so important for people suffering and those who are on the spectrum.
Well, people on the spectrum experience the world in quite different ways. They think differently, they learn differently, they may communicate differently, but certainly they experience the sensory world in a really different way. So something I think as simple as shopping that we all take for granted can be an incredibly stressful experience and an overwhelming experience for people on the spectrum. So the fact that they can go to something like Quiet Hour, where they know not only will their sensory needs be accommodated, but all of the staff will understand them and their disability, I think makes them feel incredibly welcomed and safe when they shop.
That's terrific. Tom, what else can businesses do?
Look, I think the best thing is to start consulting with people on the spectrum, is to have people come and experience your environment, to talk to them, to get feedback, and then just to act on that kind of feedback. The sensory stuff I think is really important, but equally I think having good predictable structure, embracing people who think and learn differently, I think there's a whole range of things that we can do to improve people's experience of everyday life.
It's a really great initiative. Coles should be congratulated.